Hi, this is Gunter Umbach on the topic of content marketing. Let's look at the new realities of the markets. Basically, you've got two alternatives. Change your mindset and thrive, or stay the same and become irrelevant. Because the old methods won't work in the future. Resources and funds are being diverted away from traditional approaches to more innovative approaches like content marketing. Therefore, if you want to continue to be successful in the market, you have to transform your marketing approaches. Now, what exactly is content marketing? Content marketing means creating and distributing relevant content to a clearly defined audience in a consistent way in order to attract and to retain customers. One might also say it is the art of communicating with your customers without pitching your products. Instead, you are delivering information that will provide value to the buyers who will ultimately reward you with their business and their loyalty. Well, what kind of content will work? Here is my recommendation. Give yourself the permission to be selective. Just say no to lousy or superficial content and say yes only to great, amazing content that will provide value. You might say you're moving from content creator to value creator. In order to do that, you must recognize the customer's problem and then provide solutions. If your messages are all about your fantastic products and your fantastic company, you're definitely not into content marketing. Your content should focus on what the customer needs with the aim of you becoming a trusted source. What are some types of relevant information that's helpful and too good for your prospects and customers to throw away? Here are some examples. Updates regarding new trends. Background information about the business. Know-how or how-to guides. Recommendation from experts. Lessons learned from case studies. Tip sheets and checklists, and summaries from published articles. In a nutshell, your content should help your audience get better at something. Sometimes people ask me, Gunter, how do you create so much relevant content? My response, first of all, there is no shortcut. It requires work to constantly create helpful new content. Having said that, here are 6 tips that can help you increase your productivity in content creation. 1. Read and do your research on the subject. 2. Try to discover unexplored angles on a familiar subject. 3. Use Google Alert or another alert service. 4. Talk to other experts in your field. 5. Reflect and think before you write. And 6. Create your own editorial calendar. One final tip regarding volume. Do not spread it too thin. It's better to produce a smaller number of truly excellent pieces of content which will spur engagement than to produce a mass number of mediocre content. I know that my clients are busy, so what can you do if you just don't have the time to write all the content yourself? Well, you can hire a content creator, which is a name for professionals who can write well, for example, good copywriters, journalists, and authors. A final note. One important aspect of content marketing is engagement. In other words, inviting the prospect to interact with you. This means that there must be a clear call to action at the end of every piece. Your aim is to start a two-way communication between you and your customers in order to build a relationship and ultimately to support the buying process. You will find more at my websites, especially at www.contentmarketinginpharma.com and at www.umbachpartner.com. All the best. Cheers. This was Gunter Umbach.